Hi, I'm Michelle Kraus, and I am one of the advocates here at the Menopause Support Group. We have an advocate team and we put out newsletters every week, and I decided to do a video for you guys this week so that you don't have to read through the newsletter if you don't want to. And so what I wanted to talk to you about is what happens when our phone charger, can't be located and our battery is dying on our phone. How do we react to that? We react to that a little bit more severely when we start looking at, like, we have an ache or a pain, or we have a range of motion that we can't do. Do we know the warning signs and what happens to our body when our body's trying to communicate to us? And what I would like to do is I would like to help you learn more about how that works. I would like you to get more information so that you can become an advocate for yourself. And so one of the things that we're going to talk about is what is your body communicating to you? Are you listening? Do you know what you're listening for? What do those things mean? Okay, so we want to think about, like, our body parts don't have a voice. They cannot sit there and tell us everything that's going wrong. And so what it does instead is we end up with tension, insomnia, tightness, limited range of motion, brain fog, bloating, tingling, numbness, slowing down functions like our heart, our respiratory, our digestion. We end up with Crohn's disease. We end up with muscle pain, joint pain, kidney and bladder issues. And so what I want you to do is I want to start helping you to take control of your systems and all those conditions now, so that in the future you do not have to worry about your family taking care of you. You do not have to worry about having more people take care of you. You don't have to worry about falling. You can prevent that fall. There are ways to prevent that, believe it or not. And so I want you to remember that it took a few decades for your body to get this way. It's not going to happen overnight that we fix things, that all of a sudden things just get better. It's not that easy as taking a pill, but if you continue to take pills, you're going to probably take more pills. There is a time and a place for that, but there's also a time that you can check out and see if things are changing, and if things are shifting while you're doing this, then you know that this is something that you can actually get rid of. So, think about things that have happened to you. You have been given birth, which is 400 pounds of pressure on your skull. That in itself just starts changing every cranial nerve in your body, everything, all of the nervous system in your body. It turns into a coffee straw instead of a regular straw, or a chewed up coffee straw, and then the communication stops. You've given birth. That affects your SI joint. It affects your lower spine. So now we have whiplash. So you've had a car accident or a sports injury or an injury as a kid, where for me, my sister said, if you tell mom, I'm going to kill you. So I didn't tell mom, and they didn't do anything in the ER anyway, because they just didn't know. It's not something that they were trying to do to harm us. So our body starts to shift, and eventually our body cannot shift anymore. The adaptation just stops because, you're pulling on one thing, you're pulling on another, and look at this in the middle, you have that tension in there. And that's where you hurt, but the injury is not there, or the issue or the tension in the fascia is not there. So what I want to do is I want to teach you to be kind and patient with your body while you're going through this journey. And I want you to start noticing the release of those patterns. Is it a lifestyle change? Is it a physical change? Some of it's physical and emotional. So all of these things have happened to us. So what I want to teach you this week on the VIP page is, how is your body communicating with you? And what does that look like? What does it look like for you specifically? What does your lifestyle and health now have to do with you being healthier in the future and not have to be as taken care of by your family? And we all know we're very difficult to take care of because we're the ones that took care of everybody else. So what can stress do for you in your current and future health, and how can you prevent that? Techniques that you can do now, and resources to start improving your health. So I want to guide you on this reversal, and you can do a few things here. I have 5 different things that you can do. You can do some, you can do all. Download and print the complimentary PDF off of my webpage. I do ask for your email address. You do not have to give it. I barely put out any emails. I probably put out like maybe 1 newsletter a month for my business. So if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe, but you can also not subscribe. I also have a book club, and the book that we're reading right now, and we do different books all the time, is Prevent Alzheimer's in Just 10 Minutes a Day. The really great thing about this is a lot of the things that we talk about in this book are things that can get you better now and can keep you preventative from other issues and worse issues in the future. So it's also really great for your friends and family if you know anybody that has Alzheimer's. And so there is an online book club that we can talk about the chapters per week, but then there is also going to be a Zoom/in-person hybrid book club that we can meet at a certain time. So if you can't do that, we can still do it online. I have a page called For My Health. It's all in the link here at the bottom in steps that you can take. And that is a Facebook page that is a support group that is more than the menopause page. So if you have things going on and you have questions, I'm available. And you can also check out our VIP page, which we talked about. You can also schedule to do a telehealth with me that gets more detail about what you have going on. We will talk about your medical history, your injury issues that you've had, your background, health concerns. But it is a telehealth, and we meet through Zoom. And I help you to do some steps that you can take right away, some techniques. I also will give you videos for those techniques so you have them all the time. And then also I can point you in the right direction for a practitioner in your area to be able to assist you. So somebody that can help you guide through that, because I do believe that the hands-on is pretty important. So that's all I have for you right now. I hope that you enjoy the week, and I hope that you come on and ask me some questions. I would definitely love to hear from you. And you take care and have a fantastic day.